Good day, everybody. Here we are for the 161st installment of Coin Night Live Auction. I can almost not even believe 161. That's over 3 years. Seriously, well, it's nearly 3 years, if not over. I didn't do any real counting. I'm not good at that part. 52 weeks a year would be 156 weeks, so we've got 161 behind us. So we are doing this every week. Well, actually, you know what? I've been counting the Sunday auctions in the same line. So yeah, it hasn't been 3 years, but still, it actually has though. If you really want to think about it, because I've been doing this since 2018. But anyway, there's Malcolm, Mr. Worley, Coin Junkie, Sissy, Parvis, Eric. We got Frostbite here. Let's see who else. We got Grandpa Tim here, Doug, Parvis, James Furr is back. We've got Jet Mechanic in here. Jet Mechanic I've not seen before. Good evening to you, sir. Let's see. Kevin Dobbs is back. Seeing some new faces, not for the first time, and that's a good thing. Jim Fletcher's been around. Man, we are ready to move. There's JJ Addict. All right. Well, we're going to start this off with a bang, folks. I know that a lot of you guys like dealing in rolls, so I got some rolls to get started with. If you guys don't mind, I think I'll just dive right in, huh? How does that sound? I have a... hang on. I gotta get it so that we can all see this. There we go. I have a sealed, well, this says 1962P, but it's clearly a 1961 roll. Let me see how that works out. That is a 61 roll. I guess we'll just do that as a 61 roll. And let me change the title of the item. There we go. There's that first one changed to a 61 roll. We're going to start the bidding on this one at $1. I'm going to start the bidding at $1 on this 1961 roll. It's marked as a 62 roll, but give me $1. How give me $1 on a 1961 roll? Look at this. It's an error. The date stamped upside down. It's a 1961 roll marked as a 1962 roll. Let's look at the other side here. And for certain, that says 1961 on that side too. So there we go. 1961 roll. Who'll give me a $1 bill? $1 bill. Anybody give me $1? How about a bid of $1? There's Frostbite at $1. $1 now, $1.50. $1.50. How about a bid of $1.50? Anybody bid of $1.50? There's Doug Rezak at $3 now. Looking for a bid of $3.25. $3.25. Anybody bid of $3.25? There's Frostbite at $4. Got Frostbite at $4 now. I'm going to turn your name blue, Frostbite, because we know who you are now. You're part of the family. And James Furr I need to change also, because he is also one of us. There we go. All right. So we got Frostbite back at $4. $4 now. Looking for a bid of $4.50. $4.50. How about a bid of $4.50? There's Dennis. There's Grandpa Tim at $5 now. $5 looking for a bid of $5.25. $5.50. I'm sorry. $5.50. About a bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? About a bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? Now about a bid of $5.50. $5.50. There's $6. Frostbite at $6. $6 now. $6.50. $6.50. About a bid of $6.50. There's $7 for Mary Maddie. Hello, Mary. $7 now. Look over a bit of $7.50. $7.50. How about a bit of $7.50 now? About a bit of $7.50. $7.50. How about a bit of $7.50? There's $8 of Frostbite. $8 of Frostbite now. Looking for a bit of $8.50. $8.50. How about a bit of $8.50 now? About a bit of $8.50. About a bit of $8.50. Grandpa Tim is out. Thank you very much. $8 now. Looking for a bit of $8.50. How about a bit of $8.50 now? About a bit of $8.50. $8.50 now. A bit of $8.50. Got $8 going once now. Looking for a bit of $8.50. There's Mary at $9. Mary at $9 now. Looking for a bit of $9.50. $9.50. How about a bit of $9.50? James Furr is out. Thank you very much. I'm Mary at $9. Looking for a bit of $9.50. $9.50 now. How about a bit of $9.50? A bit of $9.50. $9.50. A bit of $9.50. Got $9. $9 going once now. Looking for a bit of $9.50. How about a bit of $9.50? A bit of $9.50. Hello, Dumber Thorn. Is that Thoman or Toman? Not sure, because H's can make a really weird difference. I got a $9 bid now. Looking for a bid of $9.50. $9.50 now. How about a bid of $9.50? A bit of $9.50. $9.50. A bit of $9.50. I got $9.50 from Frostbite. Now looking for a $10 bid. $10. 80 bit of $10 bid. $10 bid now. A bit of 10. How about a bit of 10? 80 bit of 10. How about a bit of 10? Anybody bid a $10 bill? $10 bill now. Anybody bid a 10? How about a bit of 10? Anybody bid a 10? $9.50 going once. Looking for a bid of $10. $10 now. Anybody bid a $10? Got $9.50 going twice. Now twice. Now looking for a bit of $10. $10 now. How about a bit of $10? Anybody bid a $10? $10 now. Anybody bid a 10? All right, I'm sold to Frostbite for $9.50. I appreciate it very much, sir. Thank you very much for getting this started. Now we'll move on to a 1962 roll. This one is, well, you see what it is. It's a what I endearingly name a pipe bomb roll because it has caps on both ends of it. It looks kind of like a PVC pipe with plugs on it. And, well, you can figure out the rest for yourself, but it's a double end capped roll. The end caps are a little difficult to get off of these, but once you get the end caps off, the coins are usually pretty easy to get off. So this one, David Crosby died. I didn't know about that. Oh, no. Well, hello, Mark. Bring us bad news as soon as you walk in the door, but I appreciate knowing that. All right, so we've got this 1962 Philadelphia roll, 1962 Philadelphia. Start this off at $1. Anybody bid $1? How about a bid $1? Anybody bid $1? Anybody on $1 bid now? Anybody bid $1? How about a bid $1 now? Anybody bid $1? $1 bid. This has got a bunch of crusty stuff on the plastic on the outside. That's not on the coins inside. That's just here on the outside butt of the roll. Anybody want to give me $1? $1 for a 1962 roll. 1962. All kinds of double dies to be found. 1962. Nice roll. $1. Anybody bid $1? How about a bid $1? All right, we'll skip the 62 rolls for now and move on to the next item. Next item up, be lot. Oh, wait a minute, we got bids now. Malcolm at $1, Kevin Dobbs at $1, Doug at $2, got Mr. Fur at $5, got a $5 bid now, $3 bid with Kevin Dobbs, looking for a $5.50 bid, $5.50, anybody bid a $5.50, looking for a bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50, anybody bid a $5.50, anybody bid a $5.50, $5.50. Got a $5 bid now going once, looking for a bid of $5.50, $5.50, bid a bid of $5.50, $5.50, $5.50, how about a bid of $5.50? Got a $5 bid going twice. Now looking for a bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? A bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? A bid of $5.50. Final call now. Final call at $5. Look for a bid of $5.50. $5.50 now. How about a bid of $5.50? A bid of $5.50. $5.50. A bid of $5.50. Here's Sissy at $6. Sissy at $6 now. Looking for a bid of $6.50. $6.50. How about a bid of $6.50 now? A bid of $6.50. $6.50. How about a bid of $6.50? A bid of $6.50. $6.50 now. A bid of $6.50. There's James Fur back at $8. $8 now. Look a bit of $9. How about a $9? A bit of $9. Look a bit of $9 now. A bit of $9. How about a bit of $9? A bit of $9. I mean, it seems like, I guess it's because we're getting older and life is moving on. It just seems like more of the people that we watched and the more of the people that we cared about growing up are the ones leaving us now. It was back in the day when, like, you know, Carol Channing and people that Bob Hope and the people that our generation didn't watch much of, that seemed to have not really hit us quite like the people leaving us now are hitting us, because we were actually entertained by the likes of Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young in the 70s when many of us were growing up. We got Doug now at $8.50. Doug now at $8.50. $8.50 now. 9. How about a bit of 9? Anybody bit of 9? How about a bit of 9? Anybody bit of 9? How about a bit of 9? Anybody bit of 9? I'll tell you what. I have 3 rolls of these. So if I do 3 rolls of these and I give 1 to Doug, 1 to James Fur, and 1 to Sissy, and I do a bin of $5? How about that? But if I do a bin of $5 to the three of you, Doug, James, Sissy, just give me a yes or a bin or a sold or whatever. There's Doug with a bin. And Sissy. Mr. Fur, what about you? Frostbite, you're not in that yet, but if James Fur does defer and decide not to do it, no, he says awesome, so he's going to take it. I don't have another one right now. But you keep watching this channel. It will happen eventually. We'll get more of them. How about this? 1963. 1963 Philadelphia. This one is in another pipe bomb roll. Going to start this off at $1. How about I start at $1? $1 bid. $1, anybody bid $1. How about a bid $1? Anybody bid $1? You were in 9th grade homeroom when that came on? Boy, I don't remember. Of course, he was shot in the evening time, so it wouldn't have been while we were in school. Fountain pen writing. Oh, on the yeah, that's what that is. That's fountain pen writing on there. That's pretty old. This roll's been sealed up for a long time. Look at that. Somebody sold it for 80 cents. Not anymore, right? That doesn't happen now. I got James up to a $5 bid on this. Parvis tries a $5 bid, needs a bid of $5.50. There's Mary Maddie with a bid of $6 now. Look at a bid of $6.50, $6.50. How about a bid of $6.50 now? A bid of $6.50. There's Parvis with a bid of $7. Parvis with a bid of $7 now. Look for a bid of $7.50, $7.50. A bid of $7.50. How about a bid of $7.50 now? A bid of $7.50. You got 7. Look for a bid of $7.50 now. A bid of $7.50. There's James Fur back at $8. $8 now. Look for a bid of $8.50. $8.50 now. A bid of $8.50. How about a bid of $8.50 now? A bid of $8.50. $8.50. There's Frostbite at $8.50. $8.50 now. Look over a bit of $9. $9 now. How about a bit of $9? $9 now. A bit of $9. How about a bit of $9? Got $8.50. Looking for a bit of $9 going once. Now looking for a bit of $9. How about a bit of $9? A bit of $9. How about a bit of $9 now? A bit of $9? Guidance counselor was a fan. Yeah, it was a big deal. Here's Wanda back at $9. Wanda back at 9. 9 now. 10 now. 10. Anybody bit of 10? How about a bit of 10? Anybody bit of 10? There's Mr. French. Mr. French, you are behind by probably a good 30 or 40 seconds. If you would like to reload and come back in, I think we'll be just a little bit on this item before we move on to the next one. You won't miss anything. Yeah, I tell you what, we'll do it this way. We've got, let's see, what do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and I've got Wanda. I've got Frostbite. I've got James Fur. I've got Parvis. I've got Mary. And that's all that I've got bidding on this, except for Mark Thomas, who's way on down the line there. I'll do Mr. French, because he at least put a $5.50 bid on there. He probably would like this deal a little bit better. I'm going to do this. Let's just say we're going to sell these. 1 to each of you, because that's all I've got. 1 to each of you. Let's do a bin of $5 on this one. How about a bin of $5? $5 bin. Each of you can get 1 roll. Well, hello, Grouse the Ghoul. I need to talk with you, brother. I need to talk with you. I need an address. I need an American address. All right, I got Parvis, Wanda, Mary, Mr. French. Still looking for Frostbite. Still looking for Frostbite to come tell me if he wants one of these at $5. 1963 Philadelphia. He does. Okay, so that's all 6 of you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, Grouse to go. Please send me an email. I've got a box here, and I don't have an address. Just send me an email. cd@coppercoins.com. Yeah, I know. You say I have it. I have probably had it. I know I've seen it, but I don't have it now. That's what I'm saying. Is in the mess of everything, it's left me, and I need the address again. but I would appreciate if you send it to me, and then I'll get this package out to you tomorrow. Absolutamente tomorrow. I have no reason to be holding on to this. I just want to get it out. How about this, boys and girls? 1983. A little bit spotty, but we have a 1983 roll. 1983. We're going to get the bidding started on this at $5. How about a bit of $5? A bit of $5. How about get me started at $5? 1983. No idea what's inside. There could be double die obverse, double die reverse. There could be cuds. There could be counter clashes. There's all kinds of weird things that happened in 1983 that could be possible on this. There's Mark Thomas. Mark Thomas with a $5 bid. $5 now. 5.5. 5.5. Any bit of 5.5. I got Wanda trying $5. Needs a bit of 5.5. How about a bit of 5.5? Any bit of 5.5. There's Frostbite at $8. James Furr tries 7. Jim Fletcher at 7. Parvis at 6. Dick French at $5.50. I got Frostbite at $8. $8 now. Looking for a bit of $8.50. $8.50 now. A bit of $8.50. There's Mark Thomas at $8.50. Stonecutter at 9. Mr. Furr comes back at 10. I got James Furr at 10. $10 now. Looking for a $11 bid. $11 bid now. A bit of $11. How about a bit of $11? 11, a bit of $11. How about a bit of $11? A bit of $11. There's Frostbite at 11. Now Jim Fletcher at $12.50. $12.50. Looking for a bit of 13. 13. How about a bit of 13? Not a bit of 13. $13. How about a bit of 13? Got a $12.50 bid. Looking for a bit of 13. There's Frostbite back at 13. 13 now. 14. How about a bit of 14? $14 now. A bit of 14. 14. How about a bit of 14? And a bit of 14. How about a bit of 14 now? Wanda is out at 13. Thank you, Wanda. Need a bit of 14. Looking for a bit of 14 now. 14 now. A bit of 14. How about a bit of 14? $14. Stonecutter is out. Jim Fletcher at 13.5. 13.5 now. 14. 13.5 now. 14. Looking for a bit of 14. How about a bit of 14? $14 now. Jim Fletcher is in at 13.5. Now, Mr. Furr says he's out. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see how we can handle this. I'm going to do something completely unreasonable. Absolutely unreasonable. I've got Jim Fletcher. I've got Frostbite. I've got Parvis and Wanda as my top bidders. If I were to tell each of you that because I'm honoring the fact that you're the highest bidders, the highest 4 bidders, I'm going to offer 1 roll to each of the 4 of you. And let's do that 1 roll to each of the 4 of you at $6. $6 bin. Jim Fletcher, Frostbite, Parvis, and Wanda, my 4 highest bidders. It's getting wild in here. That's right. Parvis and Frostbite have already said bin. Looking for Jim Fletcher and looking for Wanda. Hello, Kelly. Kelly Ray in the house. Wanda and Jim have both said bin, and we are done with this item. I do appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much. We've done 1983. How about 1983D? 1983D. How about a 1983D roll? 1983, going to start this off at $5. How about a $5 bid? Anybody bid of $5? How about a bit of 5? Anybody bid of 5? Anybody bid of 5? How about a bit of $5? Not a bit of 5. You tell I'm not really in a particular hurry to get started or get ended. I just like the excitement, so it gets me all excited, and I start talking really fast. Jacked up on Mountain Dew and cappuccino, so I can talk really fast and get through this in that amount of time. Here we go. Parvis at $7. Mark started me at 5. Parvis at 7. Wanda tried 7. Mark comes back at 8. I got an 8.5 out of Mr. French. A 13.5 out of Mr. Fletcher. 13.5 out of Mr. Fletcher. Look at a bit of 14. How about a bit of 14? Not a bit of 14. Kermit McCown, did you register with us? I know I've seen you in here before. I believe I've seen you in here before. Did you have a chance to register? Because if you did register, then I'll be sure I get your information and know that we have you registered. But if you didn't, you're going to need to get registered with us before you can bid. Pretty simple. It's free. It's absolutely free. Easy to do. I do not have you registered. I've got Delmer registered. I've got Frostbite registered. I've got Sean, Kevin Dobbs. But I don't have you registered, Kermit. Send us an email. Let me get you an email address real quick. That's my email address right there, CD Coppercoins. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. Sorry, scratch that. Use that one. There you go. Malcolm, your job is to take care of this now. We're going to put you on registration duty. Okay? It's Coppercoins Payments. Coppercoinspayments at gmail.com, Kermit. Send me an email. Give me your name, your PayPal email address, and link that back to your YouTube name just in case they're different. That way I'll know who you are and I'll know what your email address is. Hello, Harlan Loebman. You are registered, sir. You are definitely registered. You may bid at any time. Yes, sir. Sean Clay, you are registered. You're doing nothing wrong. I've got your email address. Everything's fine. You are registered. It is good for you to bid as well. Our current bid is, let's see, we've got a current bid of 15 at Frostbite. Frostbite's at $15. Looking for a bid of $15.50. How about a bid of $15.50 now? To bid a bid of $15.50. Thank you, Malcolm. I appreciate it, brother. You're my man. Anybody bid a $15.50? Looking for a bid of $15.50 now? Otherwise, we'll go ahead and close it. $15.50. $15 now going once. Looking for a bid of $15.50. $15.50 now to bid a bid of $15.50. How about a bid of $15.50? How about a bid of $15.50 now to bid a bid of $15.50? Okay, I appreciate it, Grouse to Ghoul. Thank you very much. I already know your email address. We've been able to back and forth with billing and PayPal, but when I go into PayPal to ship a package to you, it says that you live in England, which I know you do, but we've decided that we didn't want to have the expense of shipping to England. So I know that you gave me an address in the Pacific Northwest, and I lost it. And so I've been looking for it for a long time, been waiting for you to come back so I could get your address and mail your package. All right, let's do it this way. We've got a $15 high bid, and I've got Frostbite, I've got Jim Fletcher, I've got Parviz, Mr. Fur, and Mr. French. So I've got Frostbite, I've got Parviz, I've got Mr. Fur, I've got, who else do I have? Jim Fletcher. I had one more in mind here. One more, Mr. French. I believe it was Mr. French. Yes. And, well, I hate that, Grouse to Ghoul. I'm glad I know why you've been missing, but it's not good that you have been missing. I got 5 people here. I've got a total of 5 rolls. That's the way that works. Actually, I've got 6 rolls, so I need a 6th person. But would each of you like to bin one of these rolls at $10 each? Bin at $10 each. Anybody want to bin at $10 each on these rolls? 1983 Denver. Here's Mr. Fur. I got Frostbite, Parviz. I got Mr. Fur. Oh, Jim Fletcher and Mr. Fur. JF and JF. I didn't think about that. The other JF is Jim Fletcher. I've got Mr. Fur, Frostbite, and Parviz. I'll each want one. Broke your spine. My gosh. Man, I think we talked about that. Did we talk about that yesterday? Or the day before? It was you. That's correct. My head has not been on straight for a long time. Mary Matty, while we're waiting on a response here, I will let you know that, yes, I do have the coins that I need to mail to you, I believe. I will go look again, but I think I have coins that I need to mail to you, and I'll get them mailed to you this week. Okay, Kevin Dobbs wants one. But, let's see. I've got Mr. Fur, I've got Frostbite, I've got Parviz. I had offered to Jim Fletcher and Mr. French. Mr. French says, out, Mr. Fletcher. What about you, sir? Jim? You just... No, wait a minute. She was talking about a dime proof pull, I think. Let me see. Hang on just a second. I got a box over here with your name on it. Hang on just a second. Well, there's nothing in the box, so I guess we have to figure out what we're talking about, Mary. Let's see. Let me get back to where I can actually see the question. I lost the question. I lost Mary's question. Now I can't remember exactly what she asked. Did Grouse win anything while he was in the hospital? Send me an email, Grouse. You'll win something. Okay, so we've got as many of those sold as we're going to. We've got Mr. Fur, Frostbite, Parviz, and Kevin Dobbs. Each want one of these 1983 D rolls. And I will just skip out on the last two for now. They are bin at $10. Anybody want to bin it? Can do it so now. If anybody wants to bin it, $10. Wanda, we had a reveal for a 1962 roll of dimes, and I believe that's what Mary's asking about. It wasn't a dime proof pull. I never had a dime proof pull that I can think of. I don't have enough dime proofs to do that. All right, let's go with the next item. Next item up for your consideration. Let's do 1984. 1984 roll. These have not been looked through by me. I have no idea what's inside. Should be some pretty decent coins inside. Well, maybe not. I shouldn't have done this. I'm glad I did, though. Let's start these at $1. See where they go at $1. I mean, there's some decent coins in here. Stonecutter says he'll take one of the 83Ds. Let's start this at $1 instead of $5. 1984 Philadelphia. Off quality roll at $1. $1 bid, itty bitty bit a dollar, habit a bit a dollar, night a bit a dollar, habit a bit a dollar. Oh, got Mark. Okay, Mark and Stonecutter took the last two rolls of the 1983D. I do appreciate it. Mr. French gives me a $1 bid. One now, 125, 125, itty bitty bit, 125, 125. Parv is at 2, Wanda at 5. Now this is an off quality roll. Got Wanda at $5. Heck, let me just handle it this way. I have a total of 4 of them, and they're going to bin at $3 to the first 4 people who say bin $3. I got 4 1984 rolls that are going to bin at $3 to the first 4 people who say bin 3. Mr. French gets one. Wanda, Parviz, and Frostbite. Thank you, folks. Much appreciated. Sometimes you got to keep up with what's being said, and you never know. You never know when you might be first in line. How about next up, 1963D? These are tape sealed. They've got really, really old tape, and I don't want to unpeel this tape because it's so old and so brittle. It shows how long these coins have been in here, but these are 1963 Denver. Going to start this off at $1. $1, how about a bit of $1? A bit of $1. How about a bit of $1 now? A bit of $1? 1963D. 1963D. You got all kinds of interesting, beautiful things that can be found in 1963D. including the major FS 101 double die that has a low 3. You got Parvis start us off at $1. Now Stonecutter at $4. Got a bid of $4. Looking for a bid of $4.25. $4.25. There's a bid of $5. Roy Wheeler bid of $5. $5 now looking for a bid of $5.50. Roy Wheeler at $5. Looking for a bid of $5.50. $5.50. There's James Furr at $6. $6 bid. Now looking for a bid of $6.50. $6.50. How about a bid of $6.50? Now a bid of $6.50. Anybody bid of $6.50? $6.50. There's $7 for Parvis. $8 for Roy. $8 for Roy, now looking for a bid of $8.50, $8.50. There's a $9 bid for Parvis, now looking for a $9.50, $9.50, a bid of $9.50. $9.50, looking for a bid of $9.50, how about a bid of $9.50, $9.50, a bid of $9.50. There's $9.50, Mr. French, now $10. Now $10, Frostbite at $10, $10 now, $11, $11. How about $11 bid? $11 bid now, a bid of $11. 11, anybody bid 11, how about a bid 11 now, a bid of 11? Wanda is out, thank you very much, Wanda. 10 now, looking for $11 bid. $11 bid. Anybody bid $11? There's $10.50. $10.50. James Furr at $10.50 now. Roy at 11. Roy at 11. 11 now. $11.50. $11.50. How about $11.50 bid? $11.50 bid. Anybody bid $11.50? Got $11 bid with Roy. Here's what we can do. You see where it can go. You see what can happen. I'm going to make this go kind of out of hand a little bit. Eric, get ready. I'm going to make this go out of hand. I got a total of 13 rolls. Bin $5 a piece to the first 13 buyers. You buy as many as you want. First 13 buyers, get them at $5 a piece. Frostbite says he wants 5. At $5, is that correct, Frostbite? Did you want 5? I think Frostbite wants 5. And Crispy for 1. Wanda for 1. Parvis for 1. We've got Malcolm for 1. Mr. French for 5. That's going to be more than I've got. I can check real quick. Hang on, let me check and see what I have. All right, I've got about another 6 rolls. Somebody added about 6 more lines in here for us. About all I can do for right now, though. Okay, Mr. French only wanted 2 rolls total, it looks like. And Frostbite only wanted 1. So we got that corrected. Mr. French only wanted 2 rolls. And James Furr wants 2. We go back up to the beginning where we are and get way back up here. Stonecutter, Sanddigger. Stonecutter for 1, Sanddigger for 2. James Furr wants 5. So there's 1, 2, 3. And then 2 more. Stanley wants 2. Jim Fletcher wants 1. Now James Furr said he wanted 5. So I get James Furr in there for a couple more. We got Stanley wanted 2. He got his 2. Jim Fletcher wanted 1. I'm not going to be able to go through this whole list. I just don't. Okay, James Furr only wants 2 then. Okay. Let's do 1 for So you can do three for Kelly. Go back up to James Furr's 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and knock those 3 out. Give 1 more to Kelly up there. Give 1 to Harlan Loebman, and give 1 to Parvis. And that will be all we'll be able to do. Parvis, you will get 2 of the 3 you're asking for. Need 1 for Harlan Loebman and 1 for Parvis. And that's all I'm going to be able to do with those. We have more rolls, though. We're definitely not out. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much for your bids. Here's what we've got coming up next. 1964, Philadelphia, 1964. Lots of stuff, including one extremely nice double die reverse you could possibly find in one of these rolls. They did go fast, didn't they? All right, so we got Mark Thomas. Start us off at $3 on that. $3 now, looking for a bit of $3.25. $3.25, a bit of $3.25. There's $5. 5 now, looking for a bit of $5.50. $5.50. How about a bit of $5.50? Now a bit of $5.50. Looking for the first bid, $5.50. $5.50, a bit of $5.50. Sand Digger right now at $5, looking for a bit of $5.50. $5.50, a bit of $5.50. $5.50, how about a bit of $5.50? Got Wanda at 7. Mr. Fur at 10. $10 now, looking for $11 bid. $11 bid now, a bit of $11. How about a bit of $11? $11 bid. This Parvis came up to 9. Still needs a few more dollars on this. Mark Thomas is out. James Fur at 10, looking for $11 bid. $11 bid now, a bit of $11. How about a bit of $11? $11. Anybody bid $11? There's Sand Digger at $11. $11 now. 12 now. 12. Itty bitty bit of 12. How about a bit of 12 now? A bit of 12. I tell you what. Let's go this way with it. We all know that they will go that high. Justin, you need to register with us, brother. I appreciate you bid. You have to register with us before you can bid. It's a very simple process. Just send us an email, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Just send us your name and your PayPal email address, whatever email address you use for PayPal. Get you registered immediately. It's free. And then you'll be able to bid. Can't bid till I know who you are. But I appreciate the effort. Let's handle it this way. Let's handle this item this way. I'm going to do this much like I did the last one, so the bottom's going to bust out on this one. 1964 Philadelphia rolls, folks. $5 bin each. $5. Hello, Akram. $5. We got Sand Digger for 2. Now, we've only got about 20 or 25 of these, so you guys got to get it in quick. Sand Digger takes 2. And then let's see. We've got James Fur for 1. We've got Frostbite for 2. We've got Jim Fletcher for 1. We've got Parvis for 3. We've got Mark Thomas for 2. We've got Wanda for 2. Got Malcolm for 1. We've got Harlan Loebman for 1. We've got Crispy for 1. We've got Doug Rizak for 1. Sissy for 2. Mr. French for 2. There's Stanley for 1. Akram Khatib for 2. Still got a few more of these left. Okay, James Fur will take another one. Stonecutter will take 1. Looks like I've got 1 left. Carl wants 5. Okay, so I'll get Carl in there, and then I'm going to have to stop because I'm going to stretch it with Carl. But that's okay. I can do it. For my Carl, I can do it. I think I can. I think I can. All right, there's Carl's 5. Oops. All right. Oh, Carl wants 2 instead. Okay. I'll knock the last 2 off of there, last 3 off of there. Hello, Joe. Good evening, sir. Good evening to everyone out there. That's okay, Carl. I got you. Carl gets 2. All right. Same person as the previous rolls. Same person. Same deal. We're just going to run straight up bin on these. 1964D. 1964D. I think that's a... Is that a 63D in there? Hang on a second. Where is... Let's see. That's a 63D. Well, it says 64D on the cap. Let's see what this one is. Well, I don't know what that one is. How about this one? How about this? You can't read them through all the marking and stuff. Okay, they're being sold as 64D rolls. If they come to you in their 63D rolls, enjoy your 63D rolls. I can't see what date most of these have, and I know one of these is a 63D. But I've got what's marked as 64D rolls, so just know that they're being marked as 64D. And these are going to be $5 per roll, $5 a roll. I don't have very many of these anyway, so we'll do these at $5, and I will be able to catch the first 15 rolls here. The first 15. So what I'll do is we'll get Mark Thomas 2 of them, get Jim Fletcher 1, Malcolm 1, Wanda 2. So let me go ahead and start on this and see how far we get. I got Mark Thomas for 2. I've got Jim Fletcher for 1. I've got Malcolm for 1. I've got Wanda for 2. I've got Coin Junkie for 1. Stonecutter for 1. I got Jim Fletcher for 2. Jim Fletcher now wants 2. Okay, so we'll put Jim Fletcher in there for another one. Let's see. Doug Rezac wants 1. Carl for 3. And then after Carl for 3, I've got Stanley for 1. And I've got Mr. French. He's going to get 1, and that's going to be the end of the list here. Unfortunately, that will be the end of the list. Parvis, I can't get you in on this deal. Can't get Parvis in. Sand Digger. Let's see. James Furr, I can't get you in on this one. Sissy, sorry. Couldn't get you in there. Malcolm, I didn't get you in. Well, yes, I did. Malcolm already got in for 1. Frostbite, I didn't get you in there either. There's a number of you didn't make it in here because I don't have very many rolls of these, but it is what it is. I can't really do much. Carl gives Parviz one of his, so let Parviz take one of Carl's. Alright, we're going to do a next up on this. Let's see. I guess. So I'm going to try to find something to pour these out on, but I don't have anything, so I'll just show them to you. Check that out, 1943 D-roll. Now this 1943 D-roll, they're uncirculated coins, but they are below minimum grade, you might say. There are some problems with these. All of them have kind of a whitish stuff on them. Some of them have kind of a rust on the edges. but they are all uncirculated coins. So it is an uncirculated roll of 1943D. Now, typically, an uncirculated roll of 1943D in nice shape, a 1943D roll is going to go for $175 to $200. We're going to start this at $50 because these coins are off quality. Anybody want to give me a $50 bid? There's Carl at 50, 50 now, 55. 55, how about a bid of $55? 55, anybody bid of 55? These are steel cents plated in zinc. They're original mint state coins that are a bit off quality. You can see the side of the tube. There's a little bit of rust and stuff going on in there. We've got Carl at 50, 50 now, 55, looking for 55, $55 bid. Anybody bid of 55? How about a bid of 55? I have no idea what's inside here. There could be anything in this. I mean, I'm sure that they're 43Ds. Got a bid of 50, looking for a bid of 55, 55, 55. There's Crispy at 55, 55, now 60. Now 60, looking for a $60 bid. 60, anybody bid of $60. 60, how about a bid of 60? I got Kelly at 60. Carl tries 60, needs a bid of 65. Looking for a bid of 65 now. 65, anybody bid of 65. 65, anybody bid of 65. 65 now, looking for a bid of 65. How about a bid of 65? 65, anybody bid of 65? I got Kelly Michaud at $60. $60 now going once, looking for a bid of 65. How about a bid of 65? 65, anybody bid of 65? There's Carl at 65. Carl at 65 now, 70. Now 70, how about a bid of $70? 79, anybody bid of $70? 70, anybody bid of 70? I'll be the first to admit these aren't bright, beautiful, shiny coins. They're uncirculated. They got full detail. If you're looking for die varieties, you can definitely find them in this roll. Well, hello, Stephen. Haven't seen you in a while now. I've got Paul at 70. Carl comes back at 75. Carl at 75. 75 now, $80. $80. How about a bit of $80? How about a bit of 80? Any bit of 80? Look, a bit of 80 now. How about a bit of 80? $80. Anybody bid of $80? How about a bid of $80? I think I'm doing well. I do believe, Stephen. I hope you're doing all right too. All right. Paul says he's out to Carl. Carl at 75, going once, looking for a bid of $80. I got 75 now, twice, looking for a bit of $80. $80 now. How about a bit of $80? Last and final call. Final call at 75 now, looking for a bit of $80. How about a bit of 80? Any bit of 80? Look, a bit of 80. Congratulations, Carl. $75. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Lot number 10. Remember these original proof sets? This is an original mint proof set of Lincoln cents from 2009. These coins are made of the bronze instead of the typical zinc. They were specially made that year for the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth. But this is an original sealed mint proof set case, including the 4 Lincoln cents for 2009. I'd like to get $5. $5 bid. Anybody bid of $5? How about a bid of 5? Anybody bid of 5? How about a bid of 5? Not a bid of 5. There we go. There is that. I got Malcolm with a bid of $5. 5 now, $5.50. $5.50. There's James Fur at $10. $10 now, 11. How about $11 bid? $11 bid now, anybody bid 11? There's Paul at 15. Paul at 15. 15 now, 16. How about a bid of $16? 16 now, anybody bid of 16? How about a bid of 16? $16 now, anybody bid of 16? There's Jim Fletcher. Jim Fletcher at 16. 16 now, 17. Now 17. 17. Looking for a bid of $17. 17. How about a bid of 17? $17. Anybody bid a 17? 17. Looking for a $17 bid. How about a $17 bid now? Anybody bid a 17? There's Wanda at 17, Taco John at 17, Paul Hampton at 18. 18 now, looking for a bit of 19, 19. How about a bit of 19, a bit of 19, 19 now, a bit of 19. There's Wanda at $20. 20 now, 21, 21, a bit of 21, 21. How about a bit of 21? Let's do it this way. One each. One each. Just give me a bin if you want it. One each. $10 a piece. $10 each. $10. Just give me a bin, and you get your one at $10. I have a total of 12 of these available. You can only get one for now. So Frostbite, Malcolm, Jim Fletcher, Parvis, Taco John, Wanda, James Furr. $10 a piece. This is what you get. It's the case, the original mint case with the 4 coins. You're welcome, Paul. Akram gets one. Let's see where we are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 2 left. 2 left. Anybody wants them? 2 left. There's Kevin Dobbs and Mr. French. That's what I have. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much on that. Hey, yes, you think I'm joking with you. There they are. I'm sorry for everybody else that wasn't able to get in, but I gave you plenty of a shot, or I thought I tried to. Will you send these in for grading? I don't know about that. I'm not sure. I don't know what their value is in high grade. Hello, Joey. If you're not registered with us, you'll need to register before you can bid or buy anything from us. I need to have your email address prior to doing business with you, so I will be able to send you an invoice at the end of the auction. If you send me an email address is coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know that you're out there, and I will get you registered to bid. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything. All right, so our next item, I'm getting myself prepared for it now because it is one hell of an item. You guys need to be around watching for this. All right. 1929D. 1929 Denver. And this is a bright, uncirculated coin, folks. Let me get everything straight here. There we go. Take a look at that. 1929D. Mark's got a $45 bid on this. 45 now, 50. How about a $50 bid? 50, a bit of $50. 50, how about a bit of $50? A bit of 50. I got Paul Adams at 47. Got 47 now. Looking for a 50. How about a bit of $50? 1929D. 29D, folks. This isn't a 57D. It's a 1929D. Got Mark Thomas back at $50. Need a bit of 55. 55 now. A bit of 55. Repunch date? Not that I know of. I got Harlan Lobin at 55. 55 now. 60. $60. 60. And a bit of 60. How about a bit of $60? 69. A bit of 60. I got a 55, looking for a $60. Got to have a $5 increment after $50. Their $5 minimum raises. Need a $60 bid. There's Mark Thomas at 60. 60 now, 65. 65, looking for a bit of 65. 65 now, a bit of 65. I got Mark Thomas, bid at $60, looking for a bit of 65. 65 now, a bit of 65. 65, how about a bit of 65? 65, a bit of 65. That's $60 now going once, looking for a bit of 65. 65, a bit of 65. Here's Crispy at 65. 65, Crispy now 70. Now 70, looking for a bit of $70. 70 now, how about a bit of $70? 70, a bit of 70. At 65, going once, looking for a bit of $70. 70 now, a bit of 70. How about a bit of 79? A bit of 70. And here's Crispy. Yeah, 65, looking for a bit of $70, $70 going once, now at 65, looking for a bit of $70, how about a bit of 70, a bit of 70, how about a bit of 70? I got 65, 65 going twice now, looking for a bit of $70, 79, a bit of $70, how about a bit of $70 now, a bit of 70? Last call at 65, looking for a bit of $70, $70 is the bid now, looking for a bit of $70, how about a bit of $70? No, repunch dates don't happen in wheat cents by nature. You hub the date in, they're not punched, so there's no such thing as a repunch date in wheat cents. Sold to Crispy. Here's Crispy. Thank you, sir. Stay tuned, boys and girls. Stay very tuned. Because we now have a 1929S just as bright. And this thing is starting cheap. $19 start. 1929S. This one's got a spot on it that keeps it in a lower select grade. But it is a 1929S. There it is. 1929S. It is a decent red coin. Red-brown. But it has two pretty good sized spots on the obverse. That's where it starts with $19. 19 only. Anybody bid a 19. Look at the reverse. Reverse is nice. 1929S. Carl gives me a $19 bid. 19 now 20. Anybody bid a 20. Malcolm at 22. Now Harlan at 30. Harlan at 30. Now looking for a bid of 31. 31. Anybody bid a 31. 31. 31. How about a bid of 31? 31. Anybody bid a 31? Looking for that bid of 31. How about a bid of 31? Now a bit of 31. $31 now. A bit of 31. Carl is out. Appreciate it, Carl. I got Harlan at 30. 30 now looking for a bit of 31. 30 going once. Looking for a bit of 31. How about a bit of 31? Now a bit of 31. 31. Anybody bid of 31? I got 30 now. 30 now going twice. Looking for a bit of 31. 31. Anybody bid of 31? How about a bit of 31? 31. Anybody bid of 31? Last chance now to bid above 30. Looking for a bit of 31. Harlan gets it at $30. Anybody bid of 31? 31. Anybody bid of 31? And we're sold to Mr. Loban at $30. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. One more like this, then we go after the truly rare. Keep watching. I'm watching you, watching me. How about this? Here's a pretty one for you. 1930 Philadelphia, nice BU coin. 1930 Philadelphia. We're going to start this one off, boys and girls, at $19. 19 only get me started. $19. How about a bit of $19? 19. Anybody bit of 19? How about a bit of 19? 19. Show you the reverse side. I got Mr. French at 19. Frostbite comes back at 25. 25, looking for a bit of 26 now. 26, how about a bit of 26? 26, any bit of 26? 26, any bit of 26? There's Malcolm. Malcolm at 26. 26 now. 27. 27, how about a bit of 27? There's John Brandon Bow. Hello, John. Got 27. Harlan Loban at 27. JJ Addict tries 27. Needs a bit of 38. Frostbite comes in at 30. Frostbite at 30. 30 now. 31. 31. How about a bit of 31? A bit of 31. $31 now. A bit of 31. There's JJ Addict at 31. 31 now. 32. 32. Anybody bit of 32. $32. How about a bit of 32? Anybody bit of 32? 32. Anybody bit of 32? 32. 32. Anybody bit of 32? How about a bit of 32 now? Anybody bit of 32? $32. I got 31 now going once, looking for a bit of 32. 32, anybody bit of 32? I got 31 going twice now, looking for a bit of $32. 32, anybody bit of 32? How about a bit of 32? There's John Brandon Bow, $32. 32 now, 33. 33, anybody bit of 33? How about a bit of 33? 33 now, anybody bit of 33? 33, looking for a bit of 33. How about a bit of 33? Sissy can't watch. She's like looking in excitement. Like, I really want that, but I really want that. But JJ says, ugh, out. John Brandon Bow at 32. 32 now going once, looking for a bit of 33. 33, how about a bit of 33? 33, a bit of 33. Got a bit of 32 going twice now, looking for a bit of 33. 33 now, a bit of 33. How about a bit of 33? A bit of 33, 33. I got a final call now at 32, looking for a bit of 33. $33, anybody bit of 33? How about a bit of 33? 33, a bit of 33. Oh, Frostbite. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for dropping by this evening. If you want in on the proof pull, I will get you in on the proof pull, Frostbite. No problem. I'm going to be sold now to John Brandon Bow at $32. I appreciate it, John. Thank you very much, sir. Sold to John Brandon Bow at $32. I don't know how many of these you've seen, but I can tell you my number is very low. This, folks, is a silver proof nickel. Proof 1942 Philadelphia silver nickel. How many have you seen? My answer would be one. This is it. 1942 proof nickel. Got Mark at 60, Mary at 65, Mark back at 70. $70 now, looking for a bit of 75. 75, a bit of 75, 75, a bit of 75. How about a bit of 75? You ever seen a proof silver nickel? Here it is. Mary Maddie, $75, 75, looking for a bit of $80. Now Dick French at $80, 80 now 85, looking for a bit of 85, 85, 85, a bit of 85. Got Mr. French at $80, looking for a bit of 85, 85, 85, a bit of 85, 85, 85, a bit of 85. Mary back at 85, 85 now 90. Now 90, looking for a bit of $90, 90, a bit of 90, how about a bit of 90, a bit of 90, 90 now, a bit of 90. 90 now, 90, and a bit of 90. How about a bit of 90, and a bit of 90, looking for a bit of $90. $90 now, and a bit of 90. Got 85. 85 going once, looking for a bit of $90. 90, and a bit of 90. There's John Brandon Bow at 90. John Brandon Bow at $90. 90 now, looking for a bit of 95. 95, 95, and a bit of 95. 95, and a bit of 95. There's 100. 100. Mark Thomas comes in first at 100. 100. Yes, this is silver, Doug. The mint mark up above the building indicates that it's silver. Mary, I need a 110 bid. There we go. 110. 110 now. 120. 120. Looking for a bit of 120. 120. How about a bit of 120? 120 now. A bit of 120. Yeah, all of the nickels that have the mint mark above the Monticello building are made of a 35% silver composition. But still yet, if everybody here wants to learn one thing about coins today and they haven't learned anything yet, you're going to get your opportunity right here. The nickel was first put into circulation in 1866 with the shield nickel. Got 1866 was the first shield nickel, 5-cent nickel, and we still make nickels today. So in all of those years from 1866 to date, the nickel, the 5-cent nickel, is the only coin minted by the United States Mint that has retained the same mass weight from the first day they were minted until today. 5 grams. Every nickel weighs 5 grams. So even these have 5 grams weight. And yes, it is 35% silver. So every shield nickel, every V nickel, every Buffalo nickel, every Jefferson nickel all weigh the same amount, 5 grams, regardless of what they're made of, regardless of their date, regardless of all else. They are 5 grams apiece. That does not hold true with the cent. The dime, the half dime, the dollar, the silver dollar, the half dollar, the quarters, none of them have weighed the exact same thing from the time they started until now. Wanda's up to 160 now. 160? Yes, and the first P-minted coin is a 1942 P nickel. So this would be the first use, the very first use of the Philadelphia mint mark. But this is a proof nickel. And Wanda's at 160, looking for a bid of 170. Anybody bid of 170? How about a bid of 179? A bid of 170? No bid of 170. Got 160. Going once, looking for a bid of 170. 179. A bid of 170. How about a bid of 179? A bid of 170? I got 160 now, going twice, looking for a bid of 170. How about a bid of 179? A bid of 170? Whoops, I need to turn the curler off. It's not current. There's Mary at 170. I would venture to call this a type 2 because it's silver. Yes, there is a 42 nickel with no mint mark. Those would be the clad nickels. The clad nickels don't have a mint mark. The silver ones do. Yeah, this is a type 2. I got Mary at 170. 170, anybody bid of 175, 180. 180, 180, 180 now. Looking for a bid of 180. Wanda says it's yours, Mary. We're going to go ahead and count down. I'm going to start the countdown. 170 going once. Yes, there are both proofs, both silver and not silver. The silver is far more scarce than the other, I do believe. And they didn't make proofs from 43 through 45, which were the other years of the silver nickel. So this is a 1-year proof type. This is the only silver proof nickel ever made, was the 1942p. I got 170 going twice. Looking for a bid of 180. And I'm sold. Sold to Mary. Congratulations, Mary. $170. Very, very nice. Thank you, thank you. Let me move on to the next item now. Let everybody get a fresh breath of air before we do that. We got mystery boxes. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Oh, I love that when I pop my whole back. Turn on my desk cam. There's our box. Mystery roll box, 13 rolls per box. These are not all necessarily completely full rolls, and they are also not necessarily all uncirculated. They are mixed condition, mixed everything. So keep that in mind when you're bidding. Our first mystery box is going to start with 1982 Philadelphia small date roll. And you can see that there's a significant amount of brown in there. So get me started, a $1 bid, anybody bid $1. $1 bid, how about a bid $1, anybody bid $1? This is a 2001 roll, 2001 Philadelphia. Here's one that has all the coins from 75 to 97. And it's 75 to 97. I got Mr. French with $1 now, looking for a bid of $2. $2, anybody bid of $2? Here's a 1983 roll. Never know what you're going to find in that. People just got done paying, what is it, $10 a piece for those? Here's Joe at 25. Here's a 1960D roll, 1960D. Now, a lot of these have a lot of brown coins in them. They're not going to be high quality, highfalutin, uncirculated coins, but a lot of them are uncirculated, but they just may have some brown color. Here's a 1967 roll, 1967. It's got a nice red coin on the end of it. Paul Hampton at 40 now. I got a 68D roll here. There's Joe back at 50. Another 68D roll. I tell you, it's rolls just like these right here where I found the 3 double die reverses I've found in my time. I found 3 of them over the years. Here's a 1974S roll. 1974S. Here's Joe back at $50. Joe at 50 now. I don't know. This one's not marked. It's a 76D roll, I believe. Put my eyeballs on so I can read it. Yes, it's 76D. Got 3 left in here. There's another 68D roll. And this one says 83D. And 86D. 86D. That's the one. That's a $30 roll right there. All right. Got Joe McBride at $50. $50 now going once, looking for a bit of 55. 55, itty bit of 55. How about a bit of 55? Not a bit of 55, itty bit of 55. 55, itty bit of 55. Yes, Mary, I'll make sure of it. Let's see. Make sure I get everybody in that needs to get in. Where are we? I got $50 going twice now. Joe McBride looking for a bit of 55. Itty bit of 55. 55, 55, itty bit of 55. There's Mr. French at 55. 55 now. $60. 60, itty bit of $60. $60, anybody bid of $60. How about a bit of 60, anybody bid of 60? No bid of 60, anybody bid of 60? Going once at 55. Anybody bid of 55, anybody bid of 55? 55. It's $2.50 a coin grouse. $2.50 coin max of 10 per person. Okay. Mr. Furr, I'll get you in there. It's $2.50 coin grouse. Yes, I did, Kevin. I'll get you and Jordan and Parvis. All right, I'm sold on this at 55. Sold at $55. That is to Mr. French. Let me write that down here real quick. I'm missing a pen. There we go. All right, there's that for Mr. French. Box number 2. Box number 2 got a 59D. That one's been security taped. So a 59D. Here's a 1963. How about no date? Let's see. What are you? 1984. Yeah, looks like it's a full brown, red-brown roll of 1984 Philadelphia. Paul Hampton with a $25 bid. We'll get to the pull here in just a few minutes. My site is recommended by some collector in Ohio. My site is recommended by some collector in Ohio. That could be Otis. Otis lives in Ohio. Let's see, here's a 66 roll. Get a 66. Now here's another 84 roll. Doubles your chance up for the doubled ear, which are valuable coins. Here's a 1962D. I got Paul Hampton at 25 now. Here's a 61 rolls, 1961. 59 Philadelphia. And another 59 Philadelphia. Oh, Smith. Yeah, I know of a Smith in Ohio. Actually, I do. Here's another 59 roll. That's 3 59 rolls for you. Here's a 61D. Nice RPMs in 61D. There's another 59 roll. And a 59D. So there you go. That's what's in here. Mr. Fur now at 35. 35, looking for a bit of $40. 40, anybody bit of $40. 40, anybody bit of 40. How about a bit of 40, anybody bit of 40? There's a cow loose in the Kingman Lowe's truck stop. Kingman, Arizona. Hopefully they catch it. Don't get out in the desert because it'll die out in the desert. Is there any chance at all you've been keeping up with this? No. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I got Mr. French at 45 now. 45, looking for a $45, $50 bid. How about a bit of $50? 50, anybody bid of 50? Anybody bid of 50? Got a 45, looking for a $50 bid, going once now, looking for a $50 bid. Anybody bid of 50? How about a bid of 50? Now, a bit of 50. No bid of 50. Got a 45 going twice now, looking for a bid of $50. Anybody bid of 50? How about a bid of 50? Anybody bid of 50? There's Paul at $50. 50 now, looking for a bid of 55. 55, anybody bid of 55? 55, 55, anybody bid of 55? There's 55, Sissy. Sissy at 55, 55 now, $60. How about a bit of 60? A bit of 60. You find one of the double dice for 1984 in the 2 rolls that you have in here. You got your batch paid for there. Sissy at 55 going once. Need a bit of $60. 60, 55 going once. Looking for a bit of $60. How about a bit of 60? A bit of 60. Going twice now. Looking for a bit of $60. How about a bit of 60? A bit of 60. How about a bit of 60 now? A bit of 60. All right. We're sold at $55. Sold now at 55. All right. Let me get Sissy's name on here. And there it is. Next up, same basic story, maybe some different stuff. Here's an 82p small date zinc roll. 82p small date zinc. Here's a nice milky tube with 1972 in it. 1972. Here's a 1984 roll. 1994 roll. These are all ripe for the picking. There's a lot of die varieties to be found in these dates. Here's a 1960D. 1960D roll. Here's another 82 small date. Ooh, look at that. BU 1969S. BU 1969S roll here. Jim Fletcher's at $30. A lot of times. Daniel Smith. Okay, I know Daniel Smith. Unless Daniel, we're not talking about that. Let's see. Here's an 83 roll, folks. 83. Got Paul Hampton up to $40. I've had people bidding more than $40 on 69S rolls before, and there's a 69S roll in this. 1961D. 61D, folks. Here's an 83D. We just got done doing 83D rolls. Here's another 1960D. Oh, you're talking about potential for hundreds of dollars worth of coins here. 1960D again. And a 1988 roll. 1988. There's Ant at $50. 50 now, 55, anybody bid at 55, look a bit of 55, 55, 55, anybody bid at 55, 55, anybody bid at 55. There's Kevin Dobbs at 55, 55 now, looking for a $60 bid, 60, anybody bid at $60. Yes, there is a BU 1969S roll in here. I'm not exactly sure why, but it got in there, so it stays. Where did I put it? There it is, right there. 1969S. Looks like it's missing one or two coins, but it's red. John Brandon Bow at 75 now. 75, looking for a bid of $80. $80 bid now. Anybody bid of 80? How about a bid of 80? Anybody bid of 80? Daniel Malone, that's right. What did he recommend my website? There's Sissy at 80. 80 now, 85. 85, anybody bid of 85, 85, 85, anybody bid of 85, $85 now, anybody bid of 85. $85, anybody bid of 85, looking for a bid of 85, $80 now, going once, looking for a bid of 85, 85, 85, anybody bid of 85. Right, Quinn help you. Yes, that is Daniel Malone. There's John Brandon Bow at 85. 85 now, looking for a bid of $90. 90, anybody bid of $90. 90 now, anybody bid of 90? Bid me $90. Anybody bid a $90? Steven now. Steven at $90. 90 looking for 95. 95 now. Anybody bid a 95? 95. How about a bid of 95? 95. An ad? That's weird. That's right. Hit the like button, boys and girls. The like button helps me help you. Not coin help you, but help you. Steven with $90. Going once. Looking for bid of 95. 95. Anybody bid of 95? 95. 95. Anybody bid of 95? Going twice now. Going twice, looking for a bid of 95. Last and final call, $90, looking for 95, 95, anybody bid of 95? So I'm sold now at $90. You're going to get an extra or two with this. Thank you, Stephen. There we go. Next up. I got another one. I'm going to go through this rather quickly in and out. 1985D, 85D, 1961D, 1961D, 1998, 1972D, 1972D, 1959D, 1959D, 1965. I got a 1983D, 1967. Here's a Batdorf roll. Don't know what it is, but it's a tightly wrapped Batdorf roll. It says 69D on it right there, but it's tails, so I can't really tell you for sure. Let's see. There is a 64D or a 60D. I'm not sure. It's pencil. It's hard to read. It's either a 60D or a 64D. Here is a, 69S. There's a 1969S in here. 1959. 1964. 1964. So we have a 69S roll again in a mystery box. 1969S there. Got a whole bunch of other really good variety dates. We've got this currently at $41. A Paul Hampton at $41. Looking for a bit of 42 now. 42, itty bitty bit of 42. 42, looking for a bit of 42. 42, itty bitty bit of 42. There's 50. Paul Hampton at 50. 50 now. 55. 55, itty bitty bit of 55. Got to have $5 increments, Ronald. $5 increments after 50. Just remember that. I've got 55. Jim Fletcher. Now I need a bid of $60. 60 with Paul Hampton. Now 65. Ronald at 65. Ronald at 65. Now 70. Now 70. Looking for a $70 bid. 70. Anybody bid of 70? How about a bid of 70? 90. Anybody bid of 70? At 65, looking for a $70 bid. Now going once at 65, looking for a bid of 70. There's 70. Mr. French, now 75. Ronald back at 75. 75, now $80. 80, anybody bid of $80? How about a bid of $80? $80 now, anybody bid of $80? $80, anybody bid of $80? $80 now. Ronald has it 75, looking for an $80 bid. $80 bid now, anybody bid of $80? 75. 75 now going once, looking for an $80 bid. $80 bid. How about a bid of $80? 80, anybody bid of $80? $80 now. $75 going twice, looking for an $80 bid. 80, anybody bid of $80? Last call now. Last call is 75. Looking for an $80 bid. 80. Anybody bid of $80? How about a bid of $80? All right, we're sold at 75. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Ronald. Let's see. I can get my paper here. I lost one. I lost one of them. Good thing I carry two. This is number 4, right? Yeah. Number 4. There it is. All right. Next one up. Start off 1982D. 1982D. How about a 1980D? Here is a 69D roll. Here's 81D. And 68D. 81 Philadelphia. Here's another 69D Batdorf roll. Another 69D. Got Richard at 40. 75D. Looking for a bit of 45. Itty bitty bit of 45, 45, itty bitty bit of 45. There's 41. Paul Hampton, 41. Now looking for a bit of 42. How about a bit of 42? Now need a bit of 42. There's 74D. This poor roll has seen better days. It's been torn open a little bit here, but I think all the coins are still in it. It's a 76D. I'll just kind of wad that up here. There's Mr. French at 42. 42 now, 43. 43 to bit of 43. There's another 81 Philadelphia roll. And here's another 80 Philadelphia roll. Now looking for a bit of $43. There's 43 now, 44. 44 to bit of 44. 44, how about a bit of 44, 44? Anybody bit of 44? There's 44 now, 45. There's Mark Thomas at 45. Now Dick French at 46. Dick French at 46. Now looking for a bit of 47, 47. How about a bit of $47 now? A bit of 47. Got 46, looking for a bit of 47. Mr. French is at 46, looking for a bit of $47. There's Mark Thomas at 50. 50 now, 55. Looking for a bit of 55 now, 55. A bit of 55, 55. Looking for a bit of 55. There's Mr. French at 55. 55 now, 60. Now 60, looking for a bit of $60. There's Ronald at $60. 60 now, 65. 65, itty bit of 65. 65, itty bit of 65. Looking for a bit of 65. 65 now, a bit of 65. Got 60, looking for a bit of 65. 65 now, a bit of 65. 60 going once now, looking for a bit of 65. How about a bit of 65? Got 60 now going twice, looking for a bit of 65. 65, itty bit of 65. 65, itty bit of 65. Last call now at 60. Looking for a bit of 65. 65, any bit of 65. There's 65. Mr. French at 65. 65 now, 70. I got a 65. Looking for a bit of $70. 70, anybody bit of $70? How about a bit of 70, 70, 70 now? A bit of 70. I got 65. 65 going once, looking for a bit of $70. 79, a bit of 70. How about a bit of 70? 65 now going twice, looking for a bit of $70. 79, a bit of $70. How about a bit of 70? There's Ronald at 70. 70 now, 75. 75, a bit of 75. 75, a bit of 75. $70 going once, looking for a bit of 75. 75 now, a bit of 75. I got 70 now going twice, looking for a bit of 75. 75, any bit of 75. 75, how about a bit of 75? Mr. French is out, thank you very much. Last call now is 70, looking for a bit of 75. 75, any bit of 75. 75, any bit of 75. And I'm sold to Ronald at $70. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. All right. Last mystery box for the day, folks. Last one of those. This one starts off big. Power Punch 1969D with the little window rolls. 1969D. That's a fresh looking piece of paper there too. Tell you what. This one is, I don't know. Looks like a 60s roll. Something from the 60s. It's been wet, so I'm not sure the coins are any good, but there it is. 1963. How about 1967? After 1967 will come a 1969D. 69D, and then 1959D, a 59D, and then another 63, and then a 67, and then a 64, and then a 64D, and then a 68D, and then an 81D, and another 81D. So there they are, boys and girls. Get you started. 70 now, 75 with Wanda. 75 looking for an $80 bid. $80. Anybody bid of $80? How about that bid of $80? Anybody bid of $80? 80 now. Anybody bid of 80? Got 75. 75 now going once looking for a bid of $80. $80 now. Anybody bid of 80? How about a bid of 80? I got 75, 75 now, looking for a bit of $80, now going twice. Anybody bid of $80? 80, anybody bid of $80? $80, anybody bid of 80? And Wanda, I just slammed the gavel now, right? Last call to Wanda, 75, looking for a bit of $80. And I am sold to Wanda at 75. I tell you what, I accidentally somehow, when I wrote Wanda's name on there, see that D? It looks almost exactly like Walt Disney's D. I don't even know how I did that. What Wanda wants, Wanda gets. And Wanda gets that. Faux show. All right, well, that's well over 100 rolls for tonight. Done with rolls. Now let's take a look at something else. I recently picked up a rather large lot of coins. Didn't have time, didn't want to deal with it, didn't want to mess with it, look through it or anything else. But there's a whole lot of coins in this that they say DDO, DDR, RPM, whatever, close AMs and all kinds of stuff. But I'm not going to tell you that's what's in here. I'm just telling you that's what these are marked. Total of over 50 coins, wheat cents, memorial cents, all together. Over 50 coins here in this bag. You get the bag exactly as you see it right here. Starting with Paul Hampton at 25, Mark at 26, Richard Sappington at 27. 27 now looking for a $28 bid. There's Mr. French at 28. 28 now, Paul Hampton at 30. Paul Hampton at 30, now Wanda at 40. $40 now, 40 looking for a bid of 41. 41, anybody bid of 41? How about a bid of 41? Anybody bid of 41? I got 45. Sissy at 45. 45 now, 46. $46 now, anybody bid of 47? See, there's 50. Paul Hampton at 50. Paul at 50. I got Mr. French at 55. Mr. French at 55. 55, 60 now, 60 looking for a $60 bid. I got 55. Mr. French looking for a $60 bid. There's Paul Hampton at 60. $60. 60 now, 65. Wanda at 65. 65 looking for a $70 bid. 70. Anybody bid of 70? How about a bid of 70 now? Anybody bid of 70? Need a $70 bid. Got Wanda at 65. Going once looking for a $70 bid. Akram, did you mean 160? Is that a $160 bid? Just reply with your bid again if you meant 160. Okay, $60. So Wanda at 65. Wanda at 65. 65 looking for a $70 bid. There's Crispy at 70. Crispy at 70 now, 75. 75. Anybody bid of 75? 75. How about a bid of 75? Any 75? Need a bid of 75. Looking for 75. There's one at 75. Now 80. Now 80 looking for an $80 bid. $80 bid. Now anybody bid of 80. 75. 75 now going once looking for an $80 bid. $80. Anybody bid of $80? How about a bid of $80? There's 80. Akram at $80. 80 now 85. 85. How about a bid of 85? 85. 85. Anybody bid of 85? No 85, $80. Akram going once at $80. There's one at 85, 85 now. 90 looking for a $90 bid. 90 anybody bid of $90. 90 anybody bid of $90. Got 85 looking for a $90 bid. Now 90 anybody bid of $90. Got Wanda once now at 85, 85 looking for a $90 bid. 90 anybody bid of 90. There's Akram back at $90 and $90 now for 95 looking for 95, 95 anybody bid of 95, 95 anybody bid of 95. I got 90, looking for a 95, 95, 90 going once, looking for a $95 bid, 95, itty bitty bit of 95. I got 90 now, 90 now going twice, looking for a 95. There's 100, Wanda at 100 now, 110, 110, 110, anybody bid of 110, looking for a bid of 110, 110 now, anybody bid of 110. At $100 now, 100 looking for 110, 110, anybody bid of 110. There's 110 now, 120, 120, anybody bid of 120, how about a bid of 120, 120 now, anybody bid of 120. Wanda is out. Wanda finally relents. And Akram is at 110, looking for a bid of 120, anybody bid of 120. Got a bid of 110 going once, looking for a bid of 120, 120, anybody bid of 120. I got 110, 110 now twice. Looking for a bit of 120, 120. Anybody bid of 120? Looking for a bit of 120? Last call for alcohol. 110, 110 now. Looking for a bit of 120, $120 now. Anybody bid of 120? How about a bit of $120? Anybody bid of 120? And sold to Akram. I appreciate it, Akram. Thank you very much, sir. Next up, very much of the same. I've got a number of coins here that have been marked as varieties. I don't know what they are. I bought them exactly as they are and put them in here exactly as they are. And so we are going to start this one off with a $25 start. 25, itty bitty bit of 25. 25, itty bitty bit of 25. 25, itty bitty bit of 25. There's Ant. Start me off at 25. There's Wanda, 75. Wanda at 75. 75 now, $80. 80 looking for an $80 bid. Now 80, anybody bid of $80. Wanda does not play games. There's about 55 coins, 50 to 55 coins in here. Hector's at 77, but I need an $80 bid. I got a 75 looking for an 80. It's $5 increments. Got Wanda at 75. Wanda's bid at 75. 75 looking for an $80 bid. Now anybody bid of $80. Wanda, I'll strike your 80. You're still good at 75. Need an $80 bid to overcome. I got Wanda 75 going once, looking for an $80 bid. $80 bid. Now anybody bid of $80. There's Hector at 95. 95 now. Need a $100 bid. Need a $100 bid. Anybody bid of 100. 100 now. Anybody bid of 100. How about a bid of 100 now? Anybody bid of 100. 100. There's 100. 100 now. 110. 110 looking for a 110 bid. 110. Anybody bid of 110? Look a bid of 110. 110. Anybody bid of 110? Got $100 going once now. 110. 110. How about a bid of 110? Anybody bid of 110? How about a bid of 110? Now anybody bid of 110? Going twice now at 100. Looking for a bit of 110. 110 now. Anybody bid of 110? How about a bit of 110? Anybody bid of 110? Last call. Last call now at 100. Looking for a bit of 110. How about a bit of 110? Anybody bid of 110? I'm sold to Wanda at 100. Thank you very much, Wanda. Much appreciated. I have one final bag. Same basic things. There were roughly 170, 175 coins in this box. And I just took the box and evenly divided it into thirds. I didn't look at any of the coins. I don't know what the dates or mint marks are on any of them. But there's our start right there. Got Paul Hampton at $50. 50 now, looking for a bit of $60. How about a bit of 60? A bit of 60. How about 55? 55 now, a bit of 55. How about a bit of 55? 55. Looking for a bit of 55. 55. A bit of 55. 55. How about a bit of 55? There's Sissy at 55. 55 now, 60. 60. How about a bit of $60? 60. Anybody a bit of 60? How about a bit of 69? A bit of 60. There's Ronald at 60. 60 now, 65, 65, itty bitty bit of 65, 65, itty bitty bit of 65. There's Paul at 65. Paul at 65, Sissy at 70, 70 now, 75. Wanda at 75, 75 now, 80. How about a bit of $80? $80 now, a bit of 80. How about a bit of 80? I got Harlan at 80 now, Paul Hampton at 85. Sissy tries 80. Got Paul Hampton 85, 85 now, looking for a $90 bid. 90, how about a $90 bid? There's Sissy at 95. 95 need $100. 95 needs $100. Itty bitty bit 100, look a bit 100 now, itty bitty bit 100. Got 95, 95 looking for a bit of 100. There's 95 going once now, looking for a bit of $100. Looking for a bit of 100, how about a bit of 190, but a bit of 100, look a bit of 100, 90, but a bit of 100. There's Wanda at $100, 100 now, 110, 110, 110, anybody bit 110, look a bit of 110. Anybody bit 110, $110, 110 now, anybody bit 110, looking for a bit of 110, 110 now, anybody bit 110. Paul says he's out, thank you very much. Sissy gives me 110. Sissy at 110 now, 120 now, 120. Anybody bit of 120? How about a bit of 120 now? Anybody bit of 120? 120. 120. Looking for a bit of 120 now. Anybody bit of 120? How about a bit of 120? Got first caller 110. Looking for a bit of 120. 120 now. Anybody bit of 120? Second up now 110. Look a bit of 120. 120 now. Anybody bit of 120? How about a bit of 120? Anybody bit of 120? 120 now. Anybody bit of 120? Anybody bit of 120? 120 now. Anybody bit of 120? It's a Georgia-Florida war. I got a bit of 110 going once. Anybody bit of 110, 120, 120, anybody bit of 120? I got a 110 going twice now. Looking for a bit of 120, 129, a bit of 120. How about a bit of 120, a bit of 120? Final call now at 110. Looking for a bit of 120, 129, a bit of 120. How about a bit of 120, a bit of 120? And I'm sold at 110. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Sissy. And that is it for the auction part of the auction. Now we've got two other items coming up for your consideration. The first item coming up for your consideration is the Coppercoins milestone poster. Did a poster. It's a 28 by, 28 by 36, however, whatever size a normal poster is. And I don't remember the exact dimensions, I'm sorry. I think it's 28 by 36. And we did, I'll take a pic. Let's see. Let me see what I can do about that. There we go. Let me see if I can bring my, there we go, here it is. There it is right there. This is a poster. It's a 28-inch wide poster. I think it's 36 inches tall, 28 by 36. And if you look, the poster contains over 1,200 images that are on Coppercoins.com. And if you look at these images, as we zoom in, you can see that they're all die variety images. Some of them are flipped over backwards or upside down to make the design flow a little bit better, like a shoulder fold or a coat. Or this is his neck and his jawline here. Put all this together using all of these images. Took me about 2.5 weeks to do it. But I did this. This is my artwork. And it commemorated 10,000 images on Coppercoins.com. 10,000 images on Coppercoins.com. And now we have 40,000 images. We're nearing 40,000 images on Coppercoins. So let me, let's see, go over, hang on a second, get rid of some of this other stuff. There we go. There. We'll just get rid of all that stuff altogether. I'll tell you who I've already got signed up for one of these posters. Then anybody else who wants to may do it. It's $15. They're $15 including shipping. So it's $15 to your front door. And let me read off who I already have in here. Parviz, Farm Dog. I've got JJ Addict for 2. Cap Morgan Dollar. Sissy, Crispy, Taco John, Kevin Dobbs, Carl for 2. I've got Stanley Zolkowski. I've got Malcolm, Jesse Minter, Kelly Michaud for 2. I've got Kelly Ray, Paul Hampton, Coins and Ghouls, Grandpa Tim, and Doug Rezak. All right, and now I'm taking additional orders if anybody wants to get one of these. Akram wants one at 15. Akram will have to talk about postage rate on this because you're in Canada. Joe McBride will take one. Penny Hoarder will take one. Good evening, Penny Hoarder. Let's see, I've got John Brandon Bowe wants one. Akram says he wants 2, so get him in there twice. Thank you, Akram. Wanda wants 2. Did I get you on the list already for one? No, I did not. So Wanda wants 2. Stephen wants 1. Stephen A. And these will all be signed. I will sign each one of them in Copper Sharpie. A Copper Sharpie which was provided to me by Doug Reese. Rest his soul, the late Doug Reese bought this package of Copper Sharpies for me. Chasing Change will take one, thank you. Jesse Minter wants one more. They will all be signed. All of them will be originally signed by yours truly. Mr. French will take one. 15 was a typing error. Okay, I understand. But you wanted to buy 2 of them, correct, Akram? And John Brandon Bowe will take an additional. Taco John will take an additional. I appreciate this, folks. This is my artwork going out the door. I love it when my artwork gets sold. There you go. Okay, Akram, I've got 2 for you. Ronald M. Let's get one in there for Ronald. Yes, Wanda, late Doug Reese. Doug Reese passed away last week. And James Furr wants one. Kelly Ray got one. Let's see. Kelly Ray got 1, 2. You've got 2, Kelly Ray. 2 of them coming to you. Shipping is included on these. So $15, $15. And this shipping does not count towards your shipping of other items. This will come completely separately. Joe McBride wants another one for Ida Herring. You get me Ida Herring's address and I can send it directly to her, Joe. Grandpa Tim says his wife wouldn't let him put it up. It's okay, I have a wife like that too. Well, I appreciate it, Jesse. I know that you're in pain. Not easy to sit and watch a show. I get it. Your back is killing you. I'm wishing the best for you, brother. Did Harlan get one in here? Yes, Harlan did get one. Got one for Harlan. Hector, they're $15, including the shipping. I'll ship it to you. I'll roll it up, put it in a tube, put end caps on it, and ship it to you. $15 total. A decorating Nazi. I get that. I understand. Yeah, there was a time that we could only have seashells in the house. All it was seashells. Everything was decorated in seashells. It's like, you know what? Once in a while, I might like to have another picture on there, like maybe a white-tailed deer getting shot or something. She looked at me like I had an arm growing out of my forehead. You think so, Doug? Well, I'll have to drag him out sometime and get the pictures out and let you guys see what I've got. You used to have nice stuff, then you have cats and dogs. I get that completely. Paul's getting one just in case. He's going to show it to her and say, but look. Kelly says it's going on our coin room wall. There you go. Yes, Dick, I was by the seashore. I lived in Bradenton, Florida at the time. Our walls were painted like either a yellow or a powder blue. All of our drapes were white. Our furniture was white. And we had pictures everywhere about the seashore and white frames, and everything was all pristine and white. Your 8-point lives in your neighbor's garage now? Well, I don't like it that way, you know? Okay, are we done? Has everybody got what they want? Make sure you let me know if you want one of these and you have not made the decision yet, would like to make the decision later. You can email me at cd@coppercoins.com anytime and let me know. The offer stands $15, including shipping. And now, on to what a lot of people have been waiting for. We have a proof pull coming up. We've got a proof pull. Our proof pull will be for Lincoln Cents this time around. So it's actually PP number 15. It's pull number 15. Or is it 15? Yeah, it is. Proof coins. Proof Lincoln Cents. Now, I have an entire list of people who I already have in. Yes, Chasing Change. I can take care of you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Stonecutter wants a poster too. So I get Stonecutter in there for one. I may as well leave. Hang on. Let me put a few empty lines in here for that. In case other people happen to say, oops. In case other people happen to say they want in. We'll get them in. All right, I got Stonecutter in for one. Oh, he's already in. Okay. Sorry, you're already in, Stonecutter. All right, slow down on the whole proof pull thing. Let me do this first. I'm going to go through the list of people I already have in so I can be sure that you guys don't double up on me, okay? So we've got Mary Maddie. These are the people who I already have in this. Already in. Mary Maddie, Frostbite, James Furr, Kevin Dobbs, Parviz, Jordan, Harlan Loebman, Stonecutter, Penny Hoarder, Sissy, Wanda, Carl, Jim Fletcher, Josie, Kelly Michaud, Kelly Ray, Taco John, P. Adams, Crispy Mofo, Malcolm, Ronald, Paul Hampton, Cap Morgendollar, Ted Evans, and that's it. If I did not mention your name and you want in, for instance, Doug Rezak, I do not have you in here, so I will get you in. Grandpa Tim. I have got to get your name changed in this, because I'm still calling you Crappie Tim in here. That's okay. You don't mind. Neither do I. Doug. And the date range on them, 1953 to date. 1953 up to 2022. Let's see. Okay. Mr. French, did you not hear your name earlier? If you did not hear your name earlier, I need to get you in. Okay, you're not in already, so I need to get you in there, Mr. French. And Mr. French bins 10. Okay, after Mr. French, I got James Furr. Let's see, did I get you in here earlier? I did. You're already in, Mr. Furr. Okay, and then after Mr. Furr, I've got Sand Digger. And Sand Digger is in for 10. After Sand Digger, Harlan. Check, I've already got Harlan Loebman in here, which is fine. Stanley. Let's see, Stanley. Okay, need to get Stanley in. Now I need to create more lines, so give me a moment here. All right. Can only fit about 5 more people in this because then I start running over on my allotment of coins and time. So I've got Stanley in, I get Sureg in. Get Sureg in for 10. Let's see. I get Akram in for 4. Akram in for 4. Let's see, I got Sand Digger already. John Brandon Bow. A proof pull is where I take boxes full of proof coins that are carded, flipped, ready to go, and I put your chips, however many you buy, into a bag. I pull chips out. As I pull chips out, I pull coins out. Every chip gets 1 coin. You get whatever coin comes out. The coins in the bag are from 1953 up through 2022, every year in between. So if I pull your name and you happen to get a 68S, that's what you get. If you get a 1992, that's what you get. And they are $2.50 a coin with a maximum of 10 coins per person. We do other things, like I have a game where you can guess higher or lower. And if you get, let's say you get a 95 and you say lower, and then the next one, if you say lower, you're looking for the next date to be a date that's lower in number than the one that you just pulled. And you keep going until you stop, higher and lower. I've got another one where you get a $10 certificate that you can use in credit at the auction. And you get just a free $10. Okay, I want to get... I've got to get Richard Sappington onto my list. And I'll come back and talk about that here in a couple of minutes. But let's see. Let me get the names in here so I don't run out of names. Carl, let's see. Okay, Akram got 4. Crispy Mofo. Crispy. Crispix time 2. Okay, so where are we coming for? Steven? Okay, Steven for 10. There you go. Sometimes it's a little hard to keep track of everything here. Working on it. Working hard. Okay, who else have we missed? Let me get more lines in here because I know I'm going to need them. We'll have to split this into 2 shows probably. Which I never mind doing it. It's just a matter of it being a longer show. And I can't, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay. Whatever that is all I'm going to let in anyway. See, I got Richard Sappington, Stephen A., Richard Sappington, Raymond Longy. Let's see. By the way, hello, Raymond. Hector for 2 posters. Let me go back and check. Make sure I got you for 2 posters. Man, this is a lot of lines. It looks like I did not get you in for 2 posters, Hector. So I will do that now. Now, are you registered with me, Hector? Because I don't seem to be pulling your information up. I don't have an email address for you. Okay, Farm Dog wants 10. Okay, I got you, Hector. I'm gonna have to try to get. Can you send me an email, Hector, please, and make sure that I have your email address? Coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Make sure you send me your email address so I can be sure I've got you. Because I don't see you in here. Chasing Change, I appreciate it. Have a good night. Mr. Worley, 5 on the proof pull and 1 poster. You got a coin from me last week. It must be an error then. But yeah, go ahead and send me a quick email. Just make sure I've got your email address. I mean, I know who you are. That's not a problem. Okay, got John Brandon Bow for 5. There is 1 and 5 for John Brandon Bow. All right, let's see here. Well, it looks like I have everybody. It's a 24-hour show. It's going to be a marathon show, Taco. So, yeah, I'm going to have to bring my coffee and my water and my binky and my pillow and my pills and everything up here to do this show. How many do we have anyway? I don't even know how many we have. So they're selling spots without even knowing how many I'm selling. Let's see. I'm about to find out. It's going to be a number, that's for sure. Well, shoot me in the head now. It's a 357. That's how many? 357. That was kind of funny. All right, folks. I think we're done for the night. I appreciate it, but I need to get Eric off to bed because, well, it's his bedtime. And, wow. I'm kind of tired, too. It's been a heck of a night. I appreciate it, everybody. You guys have a great night. Have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. I have some reveals to do for you guys. I know that. We have a rather substantial proof pull to take care of now. I got your packages going out. Working on postage, getting your packages out. Just as a warning, next week postage does go up. And that's actual postage at the post office. It goes up, and I may end up having to charge more for packages, but I'll have to check and be sure that I either need to do that or keep it the same and let you guys have even a better little break. But you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys next time around. I appreciate it, and be well.